The AVCA Video Tip of the Week is presented by Volleyball Training Solutions, an educational resource and interactive website for volleyball coaches, and brought to you by the AVCA.
Hi, my name is Jim Dietz, and I'm the head volleyball coach at Lincoln Land Community College in Springfield, Illinois. We're a two-year college in Region 24 competing in the NJCAA, and you are watching the AVCA Video Tip of the Week. Today we're going to do a blocking drill that incorporates blocking, coverage, and a little bit of serve receive, and it's a drill that is meant to be used by high school and college athletes because I have found over the years that many players are afraid of the block. What we're trying to do with this drill is to teach hitters to not be afraid of the block and to use the opposing team's blockers as tools so that instead of playing 6-on-6, our goal is to make it 8-on-4. All right, for this drill we wind up having two passers like they're in a serve receive. That would be Lindsay and Tessa here. And we have a setter. We have a line of hitters. We also have my assistant coach Laura here who's going to enter balls to the two passers. Over here we have a player that holds what we call Big Blue. Big Blue is just a basic one-panel gymnastics pad, pretty much available in every high school and college gym in America. We hold it up because it provides a nice solid block, and this way it gives feedback for when the hitter hits it off the block. You can adjust how high you hold it depending on really how big a block you want to put up there. So that we do this, and we're going to go through with the hitters 3 times each. When the hitters hit it, if they put it off of Big Blue, the passers come in and cover, and if we can hit it off Big Blue 2 or 3 times in a row, that would be awesome. 3 times through on the line, 3 times through. When we are doing the coverage right now, Lindsay goes in and covers short. We keep one player back to cover all of what we call center field. So she stays in zone 6, and she is responsible for covering the back 10 feet all along both sidelines. With the level we play at, most of the time balls drop inside the 10-foot line, so that's where we have all of our coverage. You can do this drill and you can have your players target the outside part of the block, you can have them target the inside, or we'll also have them hit high hands where they're trying to hit it off the top of the block. Most of the time when we do this, we'll go through for 4 or 5 minutes hitting left side. We will also then move Big Blue over to the right side, and we'll do this with back sets. Another reason I like this drill and I like my team is that once it's set up, as a coach you can stand and observe and watch. The block, the Big Blue, gives feedback, and the kids know if they've hit it or not. They know if they should be covering, so that it becomes an easy drill to coach and watch. It's a variation on the drill, and we don't do this anywhere near as often. Like, this is probably like the 2nd time ever. You can set the drill up so that you have the players enter the ball, so that they're going to serve the ball to the two passers. After they serve a ball, they go to the end of the hitting line. Hitters hit the ball, play the ball out, come to the end of the serving line. That increases the repetitions that players get rather than just having a coach hit a ball. We do not always use a 2-person serve receive, so that sometimes we'll use a 3. The other thing is I really like numbers, and we chart how we hit off the block versus whether we don't hit the block. And ultimately our numbers, we are about twice as efficient when we can tool the block as when we don't hit the block at all. So that realistically we hit about 150 when we don't hit the block, and we hit about 300 to 350 when we do. Okay, after we're done with the Big Blue drill, which you saw earlier, we wind up changing it so that now we add blocking practice in on this. Most of the teams we play, and a lot of college teams, set to the left and the right out to the antennas or the pins more than they set their middles. And so we try and get our middle hitters used to moving all the way out to block, reading the opposing hitters, and seeing where they need to go and getting up. But we do this combined with passing from our primary back row players, and since the block is getting outside, we try and make sure that we get in and we cover the hitters as well. That was a nice block.